and visualization will be far more effective if you are performing the exact same or very similar mental and physical tasks in the real world. Okay, so first principle is mental training and visualization needs to be simple and brief and repeated. Second is that mental training and visualization is not a replacement for real world motor training or cognitive training. It's an augment. It's an addition that can really help. And the third principle of mental training and visualization is that you need to combine mental training and visualization with real world behaviors and experiences that are very, very similar.
I sort of like remember the secret, and then, I mean, the first 15 minutes, it just shifted my being.
Really?
It shifted my being in way of thinking of like stop it. Like, look at who you are, what you've done, and look at like the good that has constantly like found its way to you. Don't lose sight of that. Like, and I began to practice belief. And literally like a month later, my internal medicine specialist is talking about meditation, and I'm like, I have to meditate. And she's like, oh, I in my office, we have this new company that has these meditation pods, the Somadome, right? And I'm like, can I try it out? And inside this Somadome, it's a guided meditation about manifestation.
Really?
And so what I started doing in 2018 is I was like, I'm not going to like hope for the law of attraction. I'm going to begin to practice it. So I would go to sleep every night watching The Secret. So it was the last thing I went to bed, and then when I would get up in the morning, I would get in my dome, right? And I would just like think of all the things I wanted to happen, right? And I actually spent some time with the great Dr. Joey Dispenza, right? And the one thing I heard from him is this idea of don't try to think it, try to feel it. You know, don't when you're trying to like tap into the quantum field and generate energy in the law of attraction, the things that you are thinking about, think about the feeling. That's why I like went through the feeling of like what it feels like to be on stage. Welcome to season 30, right? So it's a much more richer sort of existence. So now it's like I practice it every single day. I am in that Somadome meditation pod, like feeling what I want to happen 7 days a week.
It's based on the law of attraction and how that principle, once you master it, can help you find wealth, happiness, better health, whatever you're looking for, relationships. So let me share some of the concepts that have helped keep me on my game. So the first one is like attracts like. You have to understand, you are a magnet. Whatever you are, that's what you draw to you. If you're negative, you're gonna draw negativity. You're positive, you draw positive. You're a kind person, more people are kind to you. So you're like a magnet, you know, and you gotta understand something about like attracts like. If you see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. This is so true. You've got to grab this. You gotta create dream boards. You gotta put the new car up on your mirror. Put the weight you wanna be on the refrigerator. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. That's the law of attraction. That's what you bring to you. Okay, moving on. The next principle. Ask, believe, receive. So many people overlook this very simple quality. You don't have to figure it out. That's what freezes people. When you're trying to figure out your life all the way to the end, when you can't figure it out, it freezes you from trying it because you go, oh, well, I can't figure that out. Oh, I can't go over there because I don't know how. You don't have to know how. You have to ask, believe, and receive. That's as simple as it gets, folks. Now, science says, show me and I'll believe. Faith says, believe and I'll show you. There's a difference. Gratitude is a powerful process. The only way to move to the next level is you must show gratitude for where you are. If you show gratitude, it gets you to where you want to be quicker. Very true. This is the last one. Laughter attracts joy, and it releases negativity, and it leads to some miraculous cures.
We get inspired, we get an idea, we get a plan, the truth crosses us. And when it does, we usually feel like, oh, it is so clear and makes so much sense to me. I'll never forget that. And we will forget it. That's one of the values of writing in a journal. It's a way to put it down, to document it. It's a written manifestation of what it is we're chasing in ourselves, where we want to go. It's a manifestation of our future, and it's documented. And again, you write it down, you can forget it. You look back, you get reminded, and you go, oh yeah, that's where I'm heading. Sometimes we need that reminder. Sometimes we don't need that reminder, and we just look back 20 years later and go, son of a bitch, I pulled it off.
Some people can't deal with chaos. Some people can't handle the pressure. But the universe works in crazy ways. And when you figure out who you are and what you want to do, and you devote your life to it, like a maniac, like you're all in on this thing. Most of these people end up doing what they say they're going to do and being who they say they're going to become. There's still fights that I'll watch, and when it's over, I go, what the fuck do I do for a living?
So my sister, when I was a young kid at around 15 years of age, unsure where I was going, came to me with a book, The Secret, and preaching the law of attraction. I wasn't interested. I was almost laughing at it. But then she kept on me with it, and I eventually watched a movie on it and read some books on it. And then it started to resonate with me, like to keep positive and have belief in where you're going. And you can almost visually create your entire world. No, not almost. You actually can.
Yes.
You can. And then I was like, I'm going to do that, and I will do that. And then that's when I began to practice it. I used to drive, and my girlfriend, we used to drive to a food place in like a shopping mall in Ireland, and it was a very busy shopping mall. And I would practice like little parts of it. Like when we were driving into the shopping mall, I would always visualize that the car park space right at the front door would be empty for me, waiting for us to pull up. And sometimes I'd get it, and sometimes I wouldn't get it. But when I got it, I'd celebrate it like I just won my double world title. And I kept building on that, and I got better at it, and I became so damn good at it that I was able to go into bouts against undefeated fighters for not defeated for over 10 years, or people with insane fighting legacies, and I was able to go in front of the world and tell the world, I'm gonna knock this man out with this exact shot at this exact time, and I done it back to back to back. And
so you visualize it,
I visualize
it, you tell everybody.
I tell everyone. I think that's a very important thing. It's easy for us to keep it all in, but you're not on the line then. All in is a term I like to use in my ventures. All in. We've got to be all in on our ventures. And that's what happened.
Word for word, you said, I felt when we stared down, I felt his right hand was twitching, which was a subtle tell for me. He is ready to unload that right hand, and I feel that could be a downfall for him. If he lets that right hand go, I will not be there. I simply enter the way I enter, and that is enough. They either overextend or they shrink away, but either way it is not good for them. I will create traps and dead space inside that octagon, and I will walk him into that dead space, but all of a sudden he will be in danger. How do you do that? How do you predict these
if
things?
you can see it here, and you have the courage enough to speak it, it will happen. So I see these shots, I see these sequences, and I don't shy away from them. A lot of times people believe in certain things, but they keep to themselves. They don't put it out there. If you truly believe in it, if you become vocal with it, you are creating that law of attraction, and it will become reality. I knew he would overextend, and I knew I'd catch him. So Mystic Mac strikes again.
A lot of people were surprised when they found out that you've been signing your name as Champ 2011. How did that come about? I believe in the law of attraction, and I believe that that you can speak things into existence. And I believe that when you know where you're going and you know what you want, the universe has a way of stepping aside for you. And me signing my signature with Champion 2011 on it can't hurt me. It can't hurt me. It could only help me to believe it even more. So yeah. I mean, it works for me.
Total believer. Yeah, I believe in manifestation. I believe in, putting a rocket of desire out into the universe, and you get it when you believe it. You get it when you believe you have it, and that's the key. Is like people they sit around going, when's it going to come? 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 And that's the wrong way. You're facing the wrong way. You're facing away from it. You have to go. It's here. It's here. It's here.
How spontaneous I am.
The entire universe, all of creation is an improvisation, and it's really an organism, and you have to kind of just accept it and go with it and have fun with it and try to surf it. And sometimes
Yeah, and I also feel often that that things that I repetitively think about or say, I'm able to manifest. Like, this house, for example, I manifested this because I obsessively used to take my uncle's Audi, and I used to take a girl to Young and Eglinton, Silver City to the movies, and then to Pickle Barrel for dinner, because that was, what I could afford.
Real Toronto shit that everybody's gonna be excited about.
Chicken fingers and fries, That was
this is soda and nuggets. She was a special young lady.
Straight, and then I used to go tell her, like, yo, you wanna go see where I'm gonna live one day?
Yeah.
Because this is where I'm gonna live one day. And my uncle had the Audi drop, and I used to drive these same 3 streets right here. That used to be my route right there. I used to come down Park Lane where we're at, then back to Post Road, and then back Bridle Path. And Prince used to live around here.
Oh wow.
So I used to pretend like I knew which one Prince's house was. Every night I'd pick a different house.
Man.
Say, oh, that's Prince. But yeah, I truly believe, a lot of those things I said, they may not have been the case at the time, but I did believe that they were possible.
What I think is interesting.